Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to Hand of Fate. So today, we're going to be taking on the Jack of Scales. Has a couple unlocks, and it looks like most of the rule changes and stuff aren't actually particularly destructive. Oh, of course, I have to change the decks around. Yeah, so it looks like the farther I get in this game, it actually unlocks more stuff. So we're gonna bring in Life's Limb, the Rat Cleaver. Can I get rid of any of the other basic types of weapons? I could get rid of axes, maybe. Because we don't really need... Yeah, sure. Let's get rid of the axes, and let's go with Fleet Cuffs. There are a bunch of artifacts I'd like to use, but the cooldown on artifacts is actually doubled for this one, so it's not going to be totally worthwhile here. Also, kind of wish I knew what the 9865 means. Yeah, well, let's see what else can I bring, because axes and swords are kind of meaningless. Both of these are worthless. Let's go with the mage's gloves. I don't actually know what they do. I think I've had them before, but I do not remember what it does. Okay, that's going to be good enough. And then encounters. I'm just going to let it fill itself out. I should probably actually go in here and take out one or two that we don't really care about. Probably going to keep goblins just because it's pretty easy to deal with. And I'd actually rather deal with that one than, like, it's a very good way of getting extra free, like, food and money. I'm gonna get rid of the noble trader. He's interesting, but not what we need right now. Gonna get rid of ambush, Mr. Lionel, Dead Man's Gorge, all of the Ratmen hunting because I don't really like them. And let's go for cards that actually unlock stuff for us. So, Altar, Ember Hero Town, which I'm fairly certain I've done before, Lover's Apprentice, Love in the Desert. Any of these other ones? Here we go, Charity. And that should be it. I'm going to take out Bandit Attack. It has nothing particularly great for it. Old Graveyard. Worst comes to worst, we just unlock a bunch of tokens, and good enough for me. Because I would like to unlock a bunch of cards. That's practically my main goal here, even if I don't win. Okay, save decks, begin game. Jack of Scales. So we do have the Ratman Cleaver. Oh, because I paid the King to hire the mercenary company to take out the Ratman. That's why we could get rid of it, I think. But because of... Okay, so we do have the Ratman Cleaver, which isn't going to be terribly useful. I mean, it really does depend if we run into Ratman or not. But the nice thing about it is it does 30 damage, base. And it probably has a regular attack speed. So even if I am not fighting a whole lot of Ratmen, it still has some pretty nice effects. We've got Maze of Traps right off the bat. So this is kind of good and bad. So as long as I don't, like, really screw it up, this can be really good for us. Or I could screw it up horribly and take loads and loads of damage. Is this the old style? Is this... I don't actually recognize this configuration. Oh, yeah. No, this is new. Shoot. I did not even see that there. Gotta keep my eyes out. Watch out for the bushes and stuff. Because my bet is those bushes hurt you. Huh. That seems evil to me. Yep. It is in fact evil. Okay. This seems easy enough to deal with. Ah. Yep, watch out for the bushes, watch out for the brambles. We've taken a little bit of damage here, but it's not bad thus far. Ow. Yeah, always watch out for the bushes. I think we're pretty much scot-free at this point, because it doesn't look like there's an arrow shooter here. And then the next one I can just kind of run and roll. Oh shit. That's a lot of those things. Okay. So we only took 30 damage. We should be able to heal through that. No problem. So. What loot do we get? 3 gain cards. 10 gold? 15 gold? Come on. Equipment. Here we go. This is what we need. Medium armor. Perfect. Minimal restriction on movement. So I think I'm going to move a little bit slower, but I take less damage, which is exactly what we need. I do wish this was a little bit more linear. Okay, river. Haven't done this one yet. Attempt to cross the river. Oh boy. I think it's here. Yeah, success. Okay, so we get the token. As you swim, you notice some gleaming stones on the riverbed. If you had lighter armor... Damn it! Really? Wow. Freaking maze of traps. Screwing me up here. Okay, Twisted Canyon. Oh, okay. You see a weapon glinting in sunlight. Let's try it. It's a pretty much 75% chance of success. And that means... What weapon do we get? I hope it's one of the good ones that we've got laid out. I think it's Frostfang. Yep, Frostfang. Each hit slows the target with cold. Press left bumper to shoot cone of ice. Yes. It does less damage than the axe, but a slowing effect is useful. Stairs. Now, in retrospect, I could actually go back and do the river with lighter armor on, but at the same time we were running low on food. We're always going to be running low on food. And I would prefer not to have to double back, though we could have actually gotten the traveling healer for it. But it's a little bit too late, but I will keep that in mind the next time. Maybe only putting on the medium armor when we actually go off to fight the boss or something. That could work. That could definitely work. Okay, so it's just a traveling healer, so we could get our health back, but that's really not going to be very useful to us. I could sell my axe, actually. Not for much, though. Let's just sell food, or sell food, buy food. I can buy how much? Get back up to what we started with. Because we're going to take a little bit of damage here and there, but it's not going to be that much. But running out of food is just always the most disastrous of things. Okay, let's go this direction. See if I have to double back or anything like that. Apprentice. One day you happen upon a young wizard practicing his magic in the forest. He greets you in a friendly manner and beckons you closer. I am but an apprentice wizard with many debts to my mentors. For a small fee, I could transport you to your destination. Yeah, let's do it. Why not? So, at the cost of 5 food, we get teleported places. That was kind of expensive. Okay, so what exactly happened there? Okay, so I guess we go on to the next tier, skipping a bunch of challenges. Ah, treasure chest. Well, 50% chance of success here. I think this is one where I just take damage. Damn, failure. What happens when I fail here? Do I just take damage or do I fail completely? Attempt to escape the... Oh, shit. Well, maybe not. Number 1? Success! Yay! Okay. Do I get to the chest? Well, that could have been bad. Attempt to pry it open. 75% chance of success. Therefore... Number 1? Yeah, success. Almost went for number 4. That would have been bad. Okay, so we get 4 game cards and the token. So 25 gold. Please give me some food. 40 gold. Holy crap. Draw 2, pick 1. So mace or fleet cuffs. What's fleet cuffs do? Movement speed. Or faster attack. Holy. Interesting. Must do more damage against undead. I'm going to go with fleet cuffs. And 40 more gold. Well, at the very least, we're going to be a starving rich man. But mainly if I can find a merchant, we're all good. It's just the question of... Yeah, let's just do it. I mean, I might have skipped out on a shop there, but who knows? Charity. Ooh. That was the last of my food. Oh boy. I think it was... this one? Damn. Nope. Okay, failure. He doesn't have anything. Oh, at least we get a blessing card. Guardian Angel. After your first chance card pick, you may return the card and draw again after shuffling. That could be really useful. Don't get the token, though. And we're going to start starving, which could be a serious problem. Mainly... here we go. Providence. Kind of wish I could go back to the guy. But we've got 108 gold, which is way more than I ever have normally. And this way I'm going to be able to at least afford enough food to continue this journey. So we can... Oh, got screwed up a little bit. Okay, so we could go... Ooh. Okay. Let's see. So we're going to go with Herney's antlers, because lizardmen take twice the damage. And then we're also going to go with Hag's wraps. And get rid of fleet cuffs, because now we know what fleet cuffs do. And it's not as good as Hag's wraps, because Hag's wraps actually reduces the damage you take from enemies, as well as slowing them. And slowing enemies is more important to me than moving faster. Is this only increments of 1? Well, at the very least, I can very slowly buy 11 food, if it lets me. This seems a little obnoxious. Come on. It doesn't always accept it. Like here, I'm just mashing A. And it won't. I don't know. Whatever. We're at least going to be able to continue this journey, and because we have the Herney's antlers, I believe it is, we're going to be able to do double damage to the Jack of Scales. Doing double damage to the Jack of Scales can be real useful. Okay, so they've stolen my weapon, food, and gold. Well, I didn't have any gold, and they only seem to have stolen 1 food. Oh, and they also come with some bandits. That's a concern, but not that big of one. The question is, what weapon did they steal? Did they steal Frostfang or the axe? Or my shield? Because apparently shields count as weapons, too. I don't know. But either way, honestly, if they did, it's not going to put me in that bad of a position. Okay. So, oh. Okay, so they did end up stealing Frostfang, which, for better or worse, we should be fine with. And I gotta find... Oh, okay. That goblin in the back is the one with my weapon. So I need to prioritize him. Because, honestly, everything else can be dealt with. But I need to get my cash back. Or, not my cash back. There's some food. Okay. I think he's dead. No, he's not dead yet. Well, he'll be dead soon. I think... Nope. Got him. I actually have no idea if I killed him or not. He might have actually made it away with my weapons. I rolled away. But the problem is, yeah, they made it away with Frostfang. Oh well. Not the end of the world. We've got the antlers, which is the main priority here. There's another goblin left. Okay, well, at the very least we can get vengeance on this goblin. I think he dropped some kind of weapon. Either that or it's just a random physics object. I was really hoping I could get my sword back, though. Oh, well. Well, we have more gold, and we ended up with the exact same amount of food, so, I mean, there's that. Inventory. Yep, no more Frostfang. Oh, well. When we fight the Jack of Scales, we're technically going to do more damage, and we already have a slowing effect. So we're not in a particularly bad situation here. And it's either... Oh, we get a shop. Unfortunately, we don't have much cash. So, approach the shop. And see what I can buy from this guy. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to have the gold to afford anything, though, which is kind of a shame. Worst comes to worst, I just go get more food. So what's he got for me? Mercenary contract, armor of cold, a mace. I'm going to go with the mace. I like the mace better than the axe. It does less damage, yes, but attacking faster is pretty useful, and the rest of this stuff... Actually, do I want to leave the shop? No, I want to sell items. I can sell the axe. It's like the only thing I can sell, but I'm not going to be able to buy any more food, am I? I could buy one more food. Let's do it. We're probably not going to run into any more goblins along the way. And one more food could actually be the difference between life and death. I have no idea. It seems like a terrible plan. Oh well, it's not. It's not a problem. I do kind of wish I had Frostfang, but... Oh well, again, we don't really need the slowing effect. Dead Man's Gorge. Oh, it's an ambush. Just 2 of skulls. Is that just a pair of skeletons? Really? Because, yeah. Yeah, Jack of Skulls is the... Oh, this is going to be easy. All I have to do is just kind of wail in, and I've got the holy damage, too. So, these guys ain't going to be a problem. Like, they go down in, what, 4 hits? Okay, going with the mace was a good plan, because not only do I attack faster, but I murder skeletons. Lickety-split. I enjoy this. This is good. And I'm going to do double damage to lizardmen, too. Holy crap, that's a lot of food. Well, we're not going to be injured ever again, and if we run across Charity, for some reason, well, okay, Hero's Remains. Sure, let's take his belongings. And we just need to find where the town is. So the Viking Blade, left bumper to trigger rage. Yeah, sure, let's equip it for the time being. And Pain. Shield Bash deals damage to the opponent. Damage is increased as you go up combo tiers. Cool. Two very, very powerful pieces of equipment. Heavy Burden. After 5 steps, player loses 50% max health. So the thing is, if I get cursed there, then I'm going to go down to 50% maximum health, which is not so great. If I were really overconfident, then I would go for it, especially because like 50 health isn't too much, but if I run into another, you know, type of trap where I just randomly take damage, we're going to die. Also, the fact that, you know, there's not a whole lot of great, I don't know, it's like they're pretty alright weapons, but are there no more gold gain cards? Ah, there we go. Despite the fact that, you know, they're pretty great equipment, I really don't need it that bad. And I could go back to the merchant. And there was like one item that was kind of useful, but either we're going to find another merchant or it's not going to matter. Loan. Yeah, sure. Have some cash. Cash for a token and gold payback. After 10 steps, the player draws 3 gold cards. Wow. Well, that was worth it. Yeah, spend 10 gold. Get a token. Works for me. Especially because I really don't have much of a use for gold at this point. Okay. Traveling merchant. Approach the shop. What is he? Is this like an actual shop? Or... Huh. Apparently it is. Well. What has he got? Will of the Gods, Holy Touch, Critical Strike, and Lizard Eater. So, triple damage against foes who are stunned. Undead physically strike the player may damage themselves, and start of combat, random opponent is highlighted. If that creature is the first to die, then pops out 5 gold, which the player may collect. So what I'm going to do is come back, because triple damage against foes that are stunned is going to be really useful. Because I don't have anything to sell right now, and food-wise we're golden. So what I'm going to do is just move up and hope that that payback is 75 goldish. I don't know. Winding Trail. Oh, it's just a monster card? Hey, it works for me. 3 of mages, 2 of scales. Yep. Okay, so mages, I hope they've been rebalanced a little bit, but the 2 of scales, not only is that going to be kind of educational, because I don't think we fought any lizardmen yet, but I do double damage against them anyway. Okay. So let's just... Yeah! No one told me they shot fire? So, mages have shields, remember that. That is an important distinction to make here. And, okay, so mages are still extremely powerful. What? Okay. So, mages are still kind of the jerks of the world. Luckily, they're not very common enemies. They also have a lot of health, for some mysterious reason. At least I've got such a large area to move around, I'm mostly okay. I'm just trying to take out one of the mages before things happen. Let's murder this guy next and roll across. Okay, so also looks like they're 2 different types of lizards. What? He's not dead yet? Okay. Confusing to me, but not the end of the world. Let's just wallop the lizardmen. Yep. Ow, fire. At least the fire doesn't do too much damage. Okay, just gotta stay away from the lizardman strikes, and honestly, since we have so much food, even the damage we take here is not going to be particularly disastrous to us. Yep, and the fireballs. Gotta watch out for the fireballs. Why do lizardmen cast fireballs? Okay, you're next. In fact, it's actually only one type of lizardmen that do the fireballs. I am so glad I've got the curse gloves. Also, if you stun them on the ground long enough, you can actually just insta-kill them. So I guess it's kind of like a killing blow type deal. Neat. But only one type of lizardman actually shoots fire. Also, I love the design for them. Like, for an indie game, this is incredibly well done. Across the board. Okay, 2 gain cards. 1 equipment. What do we get? Scavenger's Cap. Player gains food, they will receive 45% extra food. Versus, yeah, no. Okay, and 3 more food. Nice. Okay, still haven't gotten the payback yet. I think it's going to be the next one. Lost in the Desert. Pray to the old gods for salvation. Oh boy. Number 1? Huge failure. 2 monster cards, 1 health pain card. Okay, so it's like a 5 of dust and I lose 5 health to begin with. That is actually not that bad. I was expecting way worse than that. Like losing all of your food or just flat out dying. But then again, this game is not that unfair. Like, it can be a little jerksome with what goes on, but it's not actually that freakishly unbalanced. Let's get out of the way. I don't want to get hit by any of these guys. Watch out for the arrows. And go after the bandit leader, I guess, for a little while. Because, ow, I don't even know who hit me there. Unfortunately, there are a bunch of people all over the place. And I can only keep track of so many of them. But I can just kind of keep rolling around the area. I do kind of miss the fact when these guys, or I miss the time when these guys did not have throwing daggers. Okay, so they're chucking more daggers. Oh, right, I can press... Oh, nice! So I can press Y to reflect projectiles. And because I killed that guy... Because I killed that guy with the... Oh, come on. The one problem with the dodge roll system in this game is if you're rolling, and you roll into an enemy, you just roll them with you. I'm very glad I went with the curse, though, because it looks like it stacked, because by the end of it, he was not doing anything. Works for me. But yeah, I rolled straight into him, and just nothing good. Hey, 25 gold. That means all I need is 50 gold. I should be able to make that. Do I get payback? Forest escape. Okay. Not yet. Has it not triggered yet? Inventory. Don't I have a thing to gold payback? Can you tell me what it does? Because heavy arrows... Huh. I guess we might not be able to get critical strikes here. That's a shame. Because it said after, like, 3 moves. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. I'd love to get critical strikes, but we're just not going to have enough cash for it. And this has got to be the last area. But we've got more than enough food for it. Like 14? That's good. Oh, well. There's the money we were looking for. And... would have been enough. Altar. Hey, you know what? Maybe we'll need the money for something else. Sure, why not? Okay, so as long as I don't get huge failure. Number 1? Success! Oh, good I didn't go with number 2. So I get 1 blessing cards and a token. So, Wrath of the Old Gods. At the beginning of every battle, old gods throw down a number... thunder on one of your enemies. Nice. And look at all those tokens I'm getting. I am... the deck is getting stacked in my favor. Devil's Carnival. One day, just as dusk approaches you, you reach a large country town hosting a traveling circus. Strange sights and stranger smells confront you as you begin to wander between tents and stalls that once were brightly colored, but now are faded and tainted with dust. Peasants and nobles alike wander the streets and alleys, past wonders and amazements, almost in a daze. There's something about the place that dulls your senses, and for a while you forget your quest. Forget the path that brought you to this place. Oh boy. Gonna go with number 2? Success! Not huge success, but success. I was hoping with, Okay. I think it was number 4? Failure. Damn. So, 1 monster card. 3 of dust. Well, that's not nearly as big of a deal. So, Devil's Carnival probably has really good payout, but really high failure rate too, which is kind of a shame. Or, I mean, it's like a 50-50, or I guess 25% chance of literally everything. But, I probably shouldn't use that word. It's not properly used. I always want to counter in this game, but I'm far more likely to roll away. I blame, Shadow of Mordor for that one. Also, the countering system always seemed a little bit inconsistent. And that kind of comes with a third-person action RPG made by an indie studio. But, Well, I don't get the token, but I don't get anything else either. That's a shame. Not the end of the world, though. We've got more than enough food to clear everything out. Unless somebody takes all my food. Sustenance. Vigor in exchange for gold. Sure, let's see what happens. He bit my throat. I take 10 damage. I can probably take a little bit more. And I get a token. Perfect. So, I took a little bit of damage there, but at the same time, I can heal that back, and now we are loaded. So if we do happen across a event that requires gold, or a shop, then we're going to be fine. Also, I'm fairly confident we're going to be able to fight the lizards. Trade food for any helmets you have on you. Captain is going to have our hides if we don't turn up something. Well, I hand over my helmet. I'm not entirely sure which helmet I handed over. I hope it was not the lizard helm. No. Okay. I really hope I gave over the helmet I was not currently wearing. Let's see. Damn it. Well, nuts. That's going to make the final boss a little bit harder. I was really hoping it would actually give me, like, an option there. Instead of just being like, oh, give him your helmet. I'm like, give him my spare helmet? No? Okay. I don't know. 20 gold against his gold. It's not like I particularly have need of it, but I think it's this one. Success! Yeah! Okay, so I think we just get 20 more gold. Gain card. Ooh. 25 health. That works for me, and we get a token. So, honestly, like, even if we do fail, we ultimately got just so many tokens that it's not that big of a deal. Traveling Jeweler. He might actually have items for me. Do really wish I had that helm, but it's not the end of the world. So let's see where we're going. See what we can do with all this. Because I have so much cash, it's insane. So I've got Consuming Shame, Healer's Ring, or Mercenary Contract. And I can sell stuff or buy more food. So I'm going to go with Consuming Shame. It's not exactly the greatest, but at the same time, fine, whatever. Oh, Healer's Ring kind of sucks. And, okay. Let's just buy some food. Because I got plenty of cash. There we go. 20 food is more than enough for pretty much everything we're going to run into here. I'm just salty they took the helmet I needed. Dead Man's Gorge. Well, let's try it again. Let's see. 4 of Plague, so Ratmen. Ratmen aren't terribly hard. I just have to watch out for the poison when they die. Okay, so let's Consuming Shame and get in here for some... Ow. Okay, so red ones can't be countered. Good to know. Green ones can, though. I guess that makes sense. Let's see. Yeah, getting in with the counterattacks are pretty freaking effective. Let's just stun and shock and awe and death. Okay, only took 5 damage from there. And I think we only have X number of charges on Consuming Shame, so I'm largely not going to use it in the future. But I will use it some amount. 2 gain cards. 3 food. 1 food. Well, at the very least we're going to be topped off when we come over to the boss fight. I've no need to go to the... I don't actually need to go to the jeweler. I'm just coming back, because I think the bottom right card is going to be the King of Lizards. Helpful Priest. So, give him half of my food. Yeah! Okay, huge success. I think it's this one. Please? Nope, just normal success. Oh well, it's not like I need the token. It's like a blessing card. Arcane Knowledge. Whenever the player uses an artifact, okay, that 30% chance to immediately reduce the cooldown by 80%. And we found the Jack of Scales. Let's see. Oh, I see. They've got like anti-magic properties. Well, that's not a big deal. Still mourning my weapon. I'm just gonna keep saying that, but honestly, we're full health and I'm feeling good about things. Jeez. So, I have my concerns about these lizardmen mages for the time being, but as long as I keep mobile, I should be fine. Oh, interesting. I can actually knock back the fireballs. I'm glad we start with a shield here. So, yeah, I was trying to get in there to knock it back, but oh well, not the end of the world. It's just okay. Yeah, got it. So you can in fact knock back the fireballs. Stay away from that. Okay, tail strikes cannot be blocked. Got him. So it's actually pretty forgiving. As soon as the thing shows up above my head, then I can counter. Good to know. And I think we've taken out both of the lizardmen mages. Let's go for the little ones first. Because, yep, don't want to get smackarooed by that. Because, yeah, if there's nobody left, then I have no issues. Well, I could have countered that too, come to think of it. I guess it's just one of those where it's like, I don't want to risk it too hard. I mean, admittedly, I've only taken 4 damage from this entire fight. Medium armor is stupidly useful. Oh. Oh, gotta stay away. He's going for more tail strikes. Or not. Never mind. Okay, so now's a good point for Consuming Shame. I don't think we get to trigger our other one. Also, I didn't see my Wrath of the Gods show up. Oh well, not the end of the world. But yeah, it looks like... Well, I don't think he's coming back. But it looks like spells like, or artifacts like Consuming Shame actually have a cooldown to them. Or not a cooldown, a maximum amount of charges. Which surprises me a little bit. I have to say... Okay, I cannot stun him while he's going in for that. But Consuming Shame is so effective at just slowing him down, that and or the Witch's Gauntlet, that I've essentially got him frozen at this point, which is great. Yeah, the Stunlock combo, or I guess the Curse to Death combo, is pretty effective. Okay, so, Jack of Scales down. Well, despite the fact that I didn't have double weapon damage, they only managed to do 4 damage to me, and I think that was one random fireball. Oops, I did not actually look at what that did. I'll get back to it in a second. Look at all these tokens. I'm gonna get so many cards. With, like, I wish Hearthstone kind of worked like this. It'd be nice. So we get a surprise portal. We get... a locked chest gives us Fool's Gold. For loaning the gold to the merchant, we receive Marketplace. For praise the gods of the old religion, we get Demon Traveler. For... I don't even know. Trading so enthusiastically with the stranger in the shadows, we receive Blood Auction. For Drunken Wench. Oh, Captain of the Drunken Wench. You get the Bashing Ring. For defeating the Lizardman Jack of Scales, you get Queen of Skulls, Lizard Dome, Metal Ore, Holy Forge, and Asleep in the Forest. And reward for beating the Jack of Scales, get Hernious Antlers and Undead Bane. Nice. So now I can actually have them as like random gain equipment cards too. Okay, so now, because I accidentally skipped by what the effects of that one spell does, let's go story mode and see. Now we're on to tier 3, which is great. What's this do? Swift feet. Move with increased speed. Food bonus. Start adventures with more food. Better starting equipment. Ratmen are stronger. Bandits have more health. Lizardmen are stronger too. Well, that's interesting. I like the fact that you can actually get like passive upgrades for beating a tier. That makes things interesting. It gives kind of like a passive progression to the game for both you as a character and increases the damage and, you know, overall strength of the monsters, which I really appreciate. But I'll see you guys on the next episode of Hand of Fate, where we will go take on the Queen of Skulls, and then probably the Queen of Scales, and then the King of Skulls, and then the King of Scales, and then probably the Mages, come to think of it, because I think that's the only one I haven't thought of. I guess, actually, no, we also have Plague, so Mages might not even be part of this entire scenario, because we've got Skulls, so we can have the King of Skulls, Queen of Scales, Queen of Plague. Okay, yeah, we only have enough for the, we only have enough room for, because we've done Dust. So we've got Jack of Skulls, Jack of Plagues, Jack of Scales. So we need Queen of Skulls, King of Skulls, Queen of Scales, King of Scales, Queen of Plague, King of Plague. So I don't know what order we're going to be fighting them in, but that's what we're up against in the future. So I'll see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.